Here comes an outlet for media professionals to present their skills and collaborate. All media industry talent in one place. A place for producers, directors, actors, and support to come together. NoOne21 is a multi-vendor marketplace for professionals from the media and publishing industry to provide creative direct access to each other so that the employers can find the right talent for their projects and professionals and talent can get in the exposure they need. By eliminating the need for agencies and third parties, this marketplace makes the hiring process a lot more efficient. NoOne21's mission is to create a seamless experience for creatives. They offer site services such as hosting the website and performing required maintenance to ensure that it is optimized for the users. To join this platform, users are required to create a profile and register themselves. By creating a profile, the user agrees to using this platform and publishing their profile on NoOne21.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, for all the way from Canada, we've actually been we are actually going to be in conversation with somebody who only appeared on television as a representative of armed forces as well.
Yes.
And I think that he did justice to all the characters he's actually been probably given a chance in as well. May it be Alpha Bravo Charlie, may it be Ehde Wafa, and there's one more as well, Sunahere Din as well. Ladies and gentlemen, not just that, imagine that, he's actually got that heart as well, that for all of those people who want to work on television and be a part of media, he's gotten his hands onto this applications, NoOne21 as well. We'll be in conversation with Mr. Faraz Inam, all the way from Canada. Hello, sir. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. How are you all? It's so good to see you.
We are great, and it's really great to actually be in conversation with you this time.
And the best part over here is that, the very moment you said Wa alaikum assalam, I can actually recall the way you actually did it with Ahad Raza Mir in the drama serial Ehde Wafa as well. Wa alaikum assalam. So it's great. How are you, sir? How have you been?
I'm good. Thank you very much. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, we are so far safe from COVID, and we are praying the same for all around the world, especially Pakistan, because I've heard that the third wave is really, tearing apart the situation over there. So our prayers are there with people, with you, all of you, and we wish you safety and good health.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much, and we're so glad to hear that you and your family are safe. We actually do want to talk about your work, but let's save that for later. Let us know what this application was about. You're going to help people in becoming a part of the media industry, right?
Yeah. So the story, should I? Okay. So the story goes like this, that as you all know that I've been connected to the media industry for the past 30 years now, starting from Sunahere Din. So off and on, people would come to me and in a way give their audition and also request me to get them one opportunity in front of a big production house or producer or even a talent hunter in the media industry. But unfortunately, every time I had to regret, I had to apologize because I could not help them, because while I was in a way connected to the media industry, but I wasn't a champion of the media industry. So, I mean, this happened so many times that it kind of gave me an idea of having an online media marketplace, because now with the help of technology and with the help of IT, the world has become so advanced that we can bring all the media professionals, budding as well as established media professionals on one platform, and introduce them together, and they can get to know each other and make teams and come out with wonderful productions without having to go through the need of lining up in front of big media houses or production houses or waiting for their turn, which at times would take them years or if not at all. So in a way, me and my business partner, who is an IT professional, who has his own software company in Pakistan. So I took this idea to him and he built up on that. And finally, we came up with the solution, which is now called NoOne21.
And
Wow.
that sounds great. I really want to ask about the launch as well. But you know, Shahzad, if you don't remember, this was just a few days ago. We had government officials to talk about digital Pakistan. And I feel like this is the perfect time for you to launch this as well. You're providing employment opportunities to people without having to get out of their house. I mean, this is great, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
let
I
us know
mean,
when it's launching, and can anyone use it?
oh, yes. So we have already made a soft launch. This was last weekend. We have done a soft launch already. And we have already invited people to just, go to www.NoOne21.com. It's like one word, NoOne21.com. So they can simply go to the site and then enroll themselves by creating a profile and uploading their work. And I would like to use the word legitimate work over here because we believe that legitimacy and cleanliness is part of our ethos, part of our culture, part of our society. So I would like to keep this as clean as and as legit as possible. And people can simply upload their work, be they in front of the camera or be they even behind the camera. So this platform is not just meant for, say, people who are in the acting profession or anchors or newscasters or people who would like to be in front of the camera. This is also meant for the support staff, the crew, which plays a very important part in creating good productions. So we're talking about directors, writers, cinematographers, cameramen, songwriters, and then the sound engineers, editors. I mean, you name it, all the people, hairstylists, costume designers, set designers. So there's something for everyone in a NoOne21 online media marketplace. So the idea, like you rightly said in the very beginning, is to bring the people together, to cut the red tape that exists, bring them all on one platform so that they can search out for people, like-minded people, people who they feel can work together, or people who have the right mindset to create good teams and come up with good content, which may be different from what we usually get to see on mainline media
Streamline.
Yes,
production
that's
house.
amazing,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, but sir, adding on to that, I think it's a wonderful initiative, and all over the world, the world has actually moved ahead in terms of
Yes.
technology, anyways, as well. And since I have signed up on so many different platforms, I think I'm going to sign on to NoOne21 as
I
well.
will as well.
But there's one more thing, and
For
that is that
sure.
now for all of those people who will be joining this platform, who will be uploading their auditions, or people, the
Yeah.
staff crew as well, you spoke about, maybe the
Yeah.
cameraman, the boom operators, editors, everybody. But eventually
Yeah.
it's going to come down to direction and casting as well. So how are you going to make sure that, that all of these people will be adding up their profiles within the system of NoOne21 will actually be taken or given a look by all of those casting directors as well, so that they can probably decide that, okay, hey, you know what, this audition looks wonderful, let's cast him for a film, or let's cast him for a drama, or for any web series for that matter. So are we going to see people from directions point of view as well, as directors and producers on this platform? Or is it just going to be the people who want to perform in front of the camera, or people at the back of the camera?
This is a very good question, Shazad, and I must say I was coming to that this platform, right now we are inviting people over to enroll themselves on this platform and make it a potent force, a force to reckon with. So when we have a few thousand subscriptions already, a few thousand members already on board, having diverse background in the media industry, then this portal can become a force to reckon with. And then the big producers or the big production houses, or even internationally, we plan to take this marketplace to the world out there and present them what the best of Pakistan can offer in terms of talent in front of the camera as well as behind the camera. So I must say over here that it is a long journey. It is not something that a person enrolls today and tomorrow he starts getting opportunity. I would not, be having that kind of mindset. Over here, I would like to invite people to become a part of the NoOne21 family, be part of this exciting journey that we have just embarked on, and stay with us so that once we have a few thousand subscribers on it, we may be able to take this, and sitting in Canada, it is easier for us to like introduce it to the Western world, or perhaps even take it to, say, the Middle East, UAE, which also has a budding media industry, and of course, Pakistan, and even to the neighbors on our east, because the attraction that people will have, the big media houses will have, is that they will have a huge database of talented Pakistani professionals who are willing to offer their services, perhaps at competitive prices, which make the cost of production of these production houses more, I would say, cost effective, while also giving opportunity to the people on this platform to perform, to demonstrate their work, and also make a name for themselves. So this is one aspect of this. And of course, the second aspect of this platform is to not just have the professionals enroll themselves, but also to have, say, freelance producers come on board. For example, if I have enough funds on the side and I want to create some kind of a good content for my country, I can go on this platform and I can start looking for the right director, the right script writer, the right actors, actresses, the talent out there, and then make a team and then come up with my project. So rather than me just sitting at home and not having access to like-minded professionals out there, through this platform, I have that access. So it is a multifaceted platform having tremendous advantage for all the people who will be becoming part of it. So I would say the opportunities are endless once we become part of the NoOne21 family.
That's wonderful, and we want such platforms, sir, where the opportunities for not just Pakistanis but people from all over the world are endless as well. But now, sir, one last thing before we wrap up this segment as well, and that is that for somebody who was actually born in a armed family background, not just that, went on to Dubai and then Canada, being a banker, did 3 drama serials, but have had such a long-lasting impact on the audiences that he eventually decides to come back or probably, initiate or embark on a journey where he can actually make sure that there's no more red tape around that certain area as well. So how was it for you to, in fact, come down to a point where you thought that, hey, you know what, I'll do something about it as well, because we totally get, even Shiza over here or probably myself, we totally get a lot of inboxes and DMs every single day, people asking, hey, you know what, we want to work for a drama, and us thinking over here, hey, हमें नहीं किसी ने drama में रखा, तो यार तुम्हें कैसे ले जाए? So thinking about that, how did you come across all of this?
Shazad and Shiza, I mean, I believe I owe it to my nation. The kind of love and respect and adulation that I have received from my well-wishers from across Pakistan and even beyond. I wanted to kind of return the gesture. I've used to feel so, I would say, helpless when I would not be able to help other media aspirants make a name for themselves in the industry. And I said, well, if you are a banker, perhaps I can help you if you deserve a good position in the banking industry, financial industry. So maybe I can help you there as a banking professional myself. But in the media industry, since I did not have those contacts, I could not help. So this kind of, there was a guilty conscience pricking inside of me that what can I do for all those lovely people out there, talented people, full of good skill set and talent and enthusiasm. How can I help these people make a name for themselves? And if I cannot help them make a name, at least provide them with a platform to make a name for themselves or an opportunity to make a name for themselves in the industry. So this was the spirit behind coming up with this. And then, I mean, good luck for me that when I came to Canada, I made friends with another Pakistani gentleman, another great patriot. And he already was having a software company in Pakistan. So when I shared my ideas with him, he also came up with this idea, and he said, listen, the way you can help all these people is by having an online media marketplace, and I can help you make that. So we got together, and now I would say that it's his expertise and my ideas, and we are all together in it. And this is for Pakistan, for our motherland. And this is something for us that to give back to the society from whom we have achieved so much and where we are today.
And that is very, very generous of both of you. We really don't want to do this, but we have to bid you farewell right after you tell us what's in store for all the Captain Faraz fans. Is there another version of that that we get to see soon?
Well, I don't think so. Right now, there is nothing in the offing. But you never know. I mean, even my character in Ahdhe Wafa was
Yes.
liked a lot by people, and they appreciated my work, and they wanted me to come back. But I said it is up to the up to the decision of the ISPR as well as the production house that came up with this wonderful production. So if they come up with something, then definitely you might see me on screen again. But for now, I think there is nothing in the offing right now. And coming back to NoOne21, just one last thing I would like to say before I leave. The subscription is free. So nobody has to pay anything to get into this. Exactly. So it's free. I mean, just go in there, enroll yourself, put up your best profiles, best work, and then leave it to Allah. I'm sure Allah has a way for all of us.
Inshallah, sir, and that's wonderful, and it's wonderful to be in conversation. And I guess that, and I hope that if Shoaib Mansoor Sahib is watching, we probably need to cast you in a play where now we want General Sahib to retire.
Retire, yes.
And see how's your life after retirement. I think it will give out a great message. But sir, thank you very much for joining us.
It's
it
a
might
pleasure.
probably be time to sleep over there in Canada as well. But by the way, what time is it in Canada right now?
It's about 12:30 midnight.
Oh, thank you so much for waking up for us.
Before your wife gets a little angry on you being very busy and, giving TV talks and whatnot, I think it's about time that we'll let you go. But thank you very much, sir, for joining us. And your initiative, NoOne21, is a wonderful initiative, and we support it 100%.
Thank you very much, and God bless you all. Pakistan Zindabad.
Zindabad, sir.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, this was Mr. Faraz Inam, our, hot favorite, I want to say, but also I love how compassionate and generous he is in terms of bringing the opportunity to fellow Pakistanis as well. There are so many other Pakistanis who are actually trying to shape the future of Pakistan in different capacities.